I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. And he is going to lose yardage here. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Shuck. The pass caught by Olave. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They set up the screen. H2H has it.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Now Shuck.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
3rd down here.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H2H.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
So on is Charlie Smith for the Saints field goal.
From the right hash, this from 53. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Hell yeah, new team. One of the niggas in the Big 32 league sent me this league.
You're trying to get things to go your way early.
Big Play Shay or something like that. Or maybe it was somebody else. Let me look.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. Here's Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
No, I said the same thing. I had to join this bitch instantly when I seen that. Crazy enough, I think the only two teams that was left was the Saints and the Lions.
Camp and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
That boy too fast, man. He gonna be a problem this year, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen the Lions was open. I said, I need it. I said I need it.
And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down.
Now H2H on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Next receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
H-Chan here, they stay on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing, Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Good job of just taking what's there. He found his man over the middle for the first down. Everyone always wants to see the big highlight plays, but those smart decisions that keep the chains moving are just as important.
They'll pitch it out to H-Chan. Oh, look at the juke. And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Man, where did his stick at? Shit crazy. That wasn't no damn his stick right there. I don't know.
First red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. H-Chan. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take...
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
I see. Shit crazy.
At their own 27-yard line.
It seems like it's a little bit slower reacting there, too.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next
I think
drive.
this is on Sam, though.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Yeah, that's what I heard, too. I heard it's supposed to be more
This has
realistic.
been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
At the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
At the 44-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Good footwork at the 30.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
27-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 8 brings up
Gibbs.
2nd and goal.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
3-yard loss on the
Did your
play.
high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter if we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Saints 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Shuck now to throw. And that's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. To throw now, Shuck. This one thrown underneath to HN. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. To the air again is Shuck. And he's wrapped up, taken down back at the 25. Oh, Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This from 42 yards out. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Goff now looks to throw.
That one let go deep for Laporta. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. This one taken in by Olave.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Charlie Smith on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within a point.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on their defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he's got this down to the 45. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Broken tackle. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
32-yard line.
2nd and 6. Now Goff. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Brzee in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Damn, I cannot throw with this nigga right now.
That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Bates' kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Goff now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
Gone. And he's got it. And the Lions
Hey, they don't have play cooldown on there in this game.
made at
I mean, it's not an issue right now, but I'm sure like throughout the season, oh, it's gonna be a problem. They're probably gonna have to turn that bitch on, man.
Now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Shuck. Catch made by Tyson. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Shuck. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And here's Ryan Wright now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 64 yards. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Bro, it's fucking irritating.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 65 yards. And the Saints are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Here's Goff. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
A shotgun snap for Goff. He had a man open.
Man, I see what it is now. For some reason, I cannot lead these niggas into any passage.
Yeah, this defense can get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get it.
Nobody got any type of pass lead elite on there?
With it is Brown.
Oh, check that out.
We are through 3
I see what the problem is now.
NFL kickoff weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's on
I'm thinking they could throw like Josh Allen.
Sports.
Nah, we got all that.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Shuck. Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Have the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is up to 18 now. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Shuck. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in. Hey, they say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jack Campbell with a pick. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He was brought down by
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 15-yard line. Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now here in Week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And all the way down inside the 5 and 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good. 4 on Lions. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On play action, Shuck. Open man is Tyson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
First down, New Orleans.
He'll look to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner, but where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get in that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Shuck to throw for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, Shuck.
Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Tyler Shuck.
A 13-yard touchdown.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Gibbs.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Detroit, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a...
Nigga had 5 touchdowns. God dang. But I do need to change this nigga golf abilities though. I don't know what the fuck he was out there doing.
Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more gold, more motion, more. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf on it. Yes, my, yes, I, Fiesta. Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Nice game girls do too. Run through the city like the 2 Live Crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far just to come this far. A friend to all is a friend to none. So don't push me, press the button. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf.
All I need is one night, one chick. Dumb drip. Baby want a piece, call me scrumptious. Baby wanna be with me, call me husband. She was singing on my mic, Teddy Ruxpin. This that true love, cool. First time I heard the flow, they knew I do. Christina Pink, Moulin Rouge, got the 3-piece suit, me blue love shoes. I went deaf, blew my mood. I just gave it.
I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf on it. I went deaf. I went deaf.
Do you hear me, man? Don't be janking, man. You ain't got the bread. Don't try to prank me, man. Back in the days, I was riding on them flanking things.
I mean, I don't really see anything that would have too much, honestly.
Louis Fendi, Gucci, Louis, do you hear me, man?
Tragic.
Protect it like the Pope, I'm saying this sincerely, man. You run up, you gon' get hurt severely, man. Do you hear me, man? I'm speaking clearly, man. Just like the ice on my teeth and my pinky ring. You promoters with these shows, don't be janking, man. I need that backhand in my hand. Do you hear me, man? Do you hear me, man?
I don't know why I said we don't have a Bills user. That nigga is literally messaging in the chat right now. That shit fucked up.